3, 2, 1. Going live. And I just said going live when I started going live, so I hope it is live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, this evening to a hidden stream. And the reason for that is I got a new internet connection and I don't even know if I can stream with it. I mean, I should be able to, but I don't know. It's a 1 gigabit down, 500 megabits up, like the old one. But I was forced to use a new internet provider. So anyway, today we are just testing this connection, trying to play American Truck Simulator, and we're going to Sedona. Yeah, I like Sedona. So I am impatiently. Yeah, you know what? I tried to start the game, and then it says there's a new patch for it as it is downloading that, and that was like not there yesterday when I did a dry run for this. It wasn't there, but today is there. So okay, anyway, so let's see. I'm going to Sedona and I am trying to see if I can find some hidden roads there. I know there are some hidden roads somewhere around in the game, and if you watched my main channel, I used to go to Sedona. Last time was in the Corvette Stingray, and I had some I had a good journey. I vlogged there on my main channel. It's a few years ago now. I haven't been stateside since, so it costs a lot of money. So but since I had been playing American Truck Simulator a bit a while ago with my friend Josh from Florida, and he's on vacation right now, I figured, why not just take a small pleasure cruise by myself and just see if I can find anything. Maybe I can see the Bell Rock. Maybe I can see something else that I can recognize. I don't know. That's kind of what I want to test. We did go through briefly on one of our halls, but I didn't really check it out that closely. So I think that's what I'm going to do now. And it's ready. All right. Finally. I'm sorry about that. This is why it's a hidden stream. So let's see if it works here. And will OBS pick it up? It will. Fantastic. Does that look like me? Maybe a younger version of me. My hair did used to have that color once. So let's continue. I think I just left the truck in the middle of nowhere, not hauling any loads. Let's see where are we. You have to excuse me if I can't remember everything. Right, I just wanted to go a little detour, Grand Canyon Village, and then we're going down south of Flagstaff, and we'll try to see if we can find Sedona or Village of Oak Creek or something like that. And sometime I want to go this route again, perhaps, and this way. So I also did the one of those, and I had a whole what's it called, time lapse of going through those roads back then. So
okay. Andiamo.
Yeah, and I set my navigation to speak Italian to me, and I don't speak Italian. So why did I do that? For fun. Alright. Let's see where we're at. We are now way to Grand Canyon first. A small detour. And then, oh, there's some birds up there waiting for me to die so they can pick my corpse. It does sort of look like the area. I feel like... Ooh, I'm speeding. Don't tell the fuss. Alright. Grand Canyon National Park. Grand Canyon National Park. I've been there once. I think it was 2012, 13. Hello, good buddy. Let's just take a... Oh yeah, I can't turn my head if I'm outside the truck, right? That was the wrong indicator signal. I will say I don't think I have what it takes to be a trucker. I don't. More specifically, everyone else on the road. Hey. What do you have here? Nice. Oh, you see that? Grand Canyon? That's awesome. Oh, that could be an earlier version of me. I had a Challenger. I did drive a Challenger on one of my road trips there. Back home when the... That's pretty sweet. Think this calls for a picture. How is it? We can take pictures, right? I forget. Photo studio. Switch to photo. Yes. Right. Oh, so that Java is completely yes, photo studio, of course. So yes. What car is that? I'm not. Oh, there you go. Let me know. Hey, how about that? Yes. How far can we go into the canyon? Okay, you won't let us go over there. Hang on. There you go. Alright, onwards. Oh yeah, got a bigger horn.
Prepararsi a voltare a destra. Voltare a destra.
I would like to have a nightcap or something. Upgrade my truck later on too. Then I guess it's cool to be able to look out back. So hey, but then I wouldn't have to. I'm not driving a car, dude. I'm not driving a car. That's sweet, also, isn't it? Actually, that might be better with photo mode, isn't it? Oh, that's not what I wanted. Photo studio. Also, if it gets dark soon, I think it is about to get dark, I will... Trophy captured Grand Canyon. Sweet. I will just take a rest somewhere and just drive by daytime because it is a sightseeing tour we're going on here, and since I'm not... Oh, there's a gas station down there. No rest stop. I don't think so. Some roadworks. Hey, what's that? I forget. Oh, job offer. I'm not sorry. I'm not interested in taking in jobs now. I'm on vacation in my truck. So, righty. Oh, that's a road. It's closed. That's not what. That was not what the video was about today. So let's press on.
Abbiamo finito.
Yeah, screw blinking. No rest up there. Let's press on for a bit. Let's just have a look at the map. I have been in real life. I'm driving here so many times and taking this, and then going down here. So let's do this one. This one I'm really excited to see. So,
È ora di andare.
Yeah, okay. I have some Joe here. Awesome.
Prepararsi a voltare a destra.
Flagstaff.
Voltare a destra.
I thought Flagstaff was a much larger place. Like in real life, It sounded like something that would be more a larger city than it is. I really want to see that meteor crater once, so if I get back to Arizona, I think that's something I want to watch, have a look at. I don't know why I didn't go up there. Yeah. I'm not sure why I didn't do that. Something for next time, I suppose. Although these times it seems after Corona that airline tickets are a lot more expensive. And I used to be able to fly directly from Copenhagen, Denmark to Las Vegas, and then drive from there to Arizona. You can't fly direct anymore. I have to go to Gatwick, Heathrow, or something in the US, and then so I mean, it's doable. I just hate those connecting flights. Always something going wrong. And oh yeah, he's ripping it. Are there even any rest stops on the way? That has... Yeah, okay, I'll sleep in Flagstaff then. So I can start with the sunrise and go through Sedona. So the first time I went there with my friend Alan. Oh, we also drove a Corvette back then, the old one. And we came in almost empty. And I'd never been there before. I'd never seen anything like Grand Canyon or Arizona. So we was driving all through the evening and came late at night. And into an Airbnb store, went to bed, and then he woke me up, came running in. Hey, you have to look at this. And then we, I think even I caught it on camera, when went out and had a look and saw all the red rocks. It was just like, I think I just said, it's like in the movies. Not something I'd ever seen before, so I was really like mind blown. What I really like about Arizona is that you can go mountain biking there. You can also go wine tasting, and they do make wine there, not a lot, a little bit. The areas where they can grow. Oh, the headlights, where's that? I forget. Damn, I forget. I'm sorry. Options, keys and buttons. What is it? Walk mode. That sounds interesting. Other. How can I forget? It's been a long time since I played it. Engine. Light modes L. High beam K. And I remember people flashing there. Oh, so he's going to flash at me. Yeah. Not happy about me blinding him, so we're not going to play by the rules today. Today is going to be slightly annoying. Okay, so we're coming up on Flagstaff, and I can clearly feel it has been a long time since I played this last time. So we'll just be pulling over here to take a short nap. Seems like there's something in here too. Hey, police. Where did I learn to drive? That looks cozy, doesn't it, that hotel? Oh, yes. We're getting some rest. Perfect. Can we go around it? I think we can. Maybe. Let's see. Wish there was some sort of like this, just exploring. And maybe if you could go like in a camper van and you had to perhaps go off track and make sure you had enough diesel and I don't know how to make that into an interesting game. Shh, don't look now.
Prepararsi a voltare a destra.
Oh, that's a train. Ha! How cool is that?
Voltare a destra.
Right on red. I think they have that in most states, don't they? I think we don't have anything like that. I have got honked at a few times when I forgot. Beginning of vacation, I just sat there and just, oh yeah, right. Right on red. I don't know if it's in all states. Actually, I just look at the state. If I see some signs that said no right on red in that intersection, I just think, okay, that must means this legal in other places where that sign isn't there, if you know what I'm saying. Albuquerque, Phoenix. Well, I have been to Phoenix. I bought a cup of coffee there once on my way from Tucson. That was also that log, so if you want to see that, that's on my other channel. There's a whole series of that where I'm driving thousands and thousands of miles. That's quite a sweet trip and expensive, so that's not going to happen anytime soon again. If ever, I don't know. I would like to do it again someday, but yeah, it's a lot of money. So Walden's Landscape Supplies, is that like a real store in the US? I see some of them say it's like Walbird, and that I assume is Walmart. They're like, you know, I think that's kind of interesting. I try to pick up some names that sounds like something. And I also heard recently that a real trucking company actually, not trucking, what do you call it? Yeah, have put up billboards here in this game, so you can. They're trying to hire people to do real world driving. I think that's an awesome idea, and I'm not, pardon me, I'm not against advertisements or billboards in this game. It could be anything, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, what have you. It's fine with me in this game as long as it's like on topic, that is where you would usually see a commercial. I think this game should do a lot more to, you know, finance their expansions and refining their maps. If they could get some of that paid by commercials, in-game commercials, I would be fine with that, because it's like, it's not like there's not any real commercials in billboards in real life, right? So as long as they don't put them where they wouldn't fit, as long as they don't force me to look at them, and as long as just like by the side of the road on a building, let's have more of it. That's what I say. Did I go off? Did she just give up on me now, or what? Hang on, I have to be on the ass here. I'm just sitting here talking. I think she... Oh, no, I got to that part. Oh. Okay, so there's a small detour there. We need to check that out, and... Excuse me, I just have to look at a real map and see... Hang on. Camp Birdie. Birdie, I said, not Birdie. Right, so that's actually south of Sedona. So we have passed Sedona at this point. Let's get back to my stream monitoring. So far, no errors with the stream. That's awesome. That means I can stream with my new internet provider. It wasn't that I wanted to change, but my old internet provider did sell all of their customers to a new provider. Is what happens, and then the new providers like aggregator, they just want to collect as many customers as they can, for as little as possible, and then hope to get bought by a bigger company. You know, money-making schemes, and that usually means as the end user you get a worse service. So, right. But I did some ping tests before I switched over and after, and my ping time to the US did drop by 10 milliseconds, which is good for when we're doing the videos with Josh on our Total Tech Talk channel, or if we're doing any live streaming again someday. It's good to have less latency and more stable connection. Right. It was not the windshield wipers. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. Sorry, I'm moving. What? What was that? Hang on. Is there something there? No, that's closed. It was closed as well. Well, now we come to the exploring part. I really would hope they would have like included the Red Rock or the Bell Rock. Did I say the Red Rock in the beginning? Bell Rock. I've been going around that on mountain bike a few times. And getting my coffee at Bike and Bean in Village of Oak Creek. Ask for Tony if he still works there. He really knows how to work the espresso machine. Yeah, so that's not a thing. Right, nothing here. Let's of course it isn't to scale. Ah! Move it! God damn it. Oh, is that like a proximity sensor? I didn't think I had that before. Must be one of my upgrades. As you see, I'm not cut out to be a trucker. I do not have a skill set for that. Okay, maybe this was a hidden road since it's... and I have been here. Montezuma Castle. I did see that one. Right, so... Right. I think we did go in here briefly. So... and it did remind me of the entrance to that, the tourist parking. I remember there was a policeman or something guiding people because there was a lot of traffic, and I had this shiny red Corvette Stingray and with the chrome rims, and he just said, "You park over there," and I got a space with some extra space. I said much appreciated, so that was cool. And I do remember there being some really sharp, tall bumps, so you definitely did not want to go speeding. National Monument, here we go. Yeah. Yes, it does look like the entrance where you could go sort of ish. You could go in through, or you could go around and we'll be all the way behind there. Yeah. Look at that, eh? Okay, let's try to see if we can do something else here. Or go a bit. Damn, I can't speak anymore. Go a bit back up north. You know what? Let's go towards Flagstaff again, and then south, and see if we can see anything by the side of the road. I think I found what's hidden already, and this was it. Maybe. You know. That's a shame. I want the bell rock. So far, no problems with the stream, according to YouTube. That's good. Ooh, tight turn here for that speed, at least. So, okay. There's some fencing again. Awesome. So that's one thing I have wondered that I never understood when you go along, or go like on a freeway, long distance in the middle of nowhere. For the longest, way a trip, you will see like fences. Sometimes it's just a single or two wires going for miles and miles, and I'm thinking, it does not look like a cattle fence. I don't think, or any most animals would either be able to go under it or jump over it. So, and yet they are all represented in this game, perhaps with a bit more structure to them. So I'm wondering, why do people fence off these areas? Because it looks like it's not no livestock, and there's nothing there. There's just dirt and sand and for miles and miles, and I don't know if it's sort of showing that it's owned by someone, it's private property. I don't know. I've thought about that sometimes. Oh, hang on, slow down, velocity boy. Let's go to this view here. It does remind me of the area, I will say that. And I think the game is actually quite good at that when you go to California and the other places I've been so far. You do get that vibe that you are in the area. So okay, let's see if we can head back south when we're done on this. And ooh, Mustang. Is that supposed to look like a Prius or something? So if there are multiple Priuses, is it then called Prii? Okay, right, so yeah, it doesn't seem like you can find the bell rock itself there, so and it will probably stop me from going way off course if I just drive into the middle of nowhere. Usually don't like that. But again, I say, feel free to put billboards in any location where there usually are billboards. Is that a Tesla? It looks like a Tesla. Eesh. Tesla. Does look like a Tesla. Alright, there we see the other road going south, so I want to make my way south again. Just see if I can, and then we'll go a bit west, and hang on then. No. Doesn't make any sense. Oh, sorry. Now it says we're entering Arizona. That's okay. I am slightly confused by that. Okay, let's see if we can. Oh, that was wrong. Don't do what I do. At least I can have a good conscience too. Yeah. Imagine doing this in real life. Damn it, it would be so dangerous. Alright, so I think I think we're good. I do remember this whole intersection here. Not like being a huge problem figuring your way around, but I do remember when you got to this point as well. Kind of thought, oh yeah, now feels like we're getting there. So, you know what? Let's try a GPS just for fun. What would the GPS say? What would that have us do? Maybe. Should have thought of that earlier.
Al lavoro. Tenersi a sinistra.
I will say Italians drive even crazier than Americans. I think the Americans, it's mostly down to that basically everyone seems to be able to get a driver's license. The barrier of entry to get a driver's license is extremely low. And Italians, it's just like a sort of weird culture thing of just going all in all the time. And driving like they stole it. Right on red, I can do that.
Voltare a destra e poi voltare a destra.
Did go to Italy, a drive to Italy last year. Considering if I should do it again this year, I'm not sure I'm in the mood, but I did make a vlog of my whole trip to Italy last year. On my other channel, non-gaming channel. That was a Tesla. I like to go out and see stuff, but I also like my own home. So, I don't know. I think my own home is nice. But have to get out once in a while, don't you? Come on! Oh, what's that? There's a train coming. One thing about American trains, they are really long. They just go on for ages. I don't understand that with the distances. The long trains, they had at the end, what was it called? Caboose? A breaker, someone to brake. But I mean, you don't even know what's going on in the far end of the whole train. All right, let's see if we can find something around here. Seem to remember something about coming in from that, merging in there in real life, and then going down here, and then soon after I would exit, and I would go through down to Sedona. If I had a lot of time, it will take almost, you know, in vacation time, when there's a lot of tourists, snowbirds, it would take like 4 times as long as just going around on this road. It's more scenic, it's very beautiful. Once you get down to Sedona, it's just, at least sometimes of year, it seems to be madness. And unless you have a lot of time, you really want to just go another way around. I don't know if it's the same thing, at least it was before Corona, right? So, okay, let's see if we can see anything here. And I have passed the top of the hour, and that was where I had problems a few times with my internet connection. Not so right now. Oh, I didn't see that, it was tipped over. Right. You know what, let's Yo, dude. Don't be that guy. Left lane hogger. That's my job. Right. A lot of time. Oh no, she says I'm at my destination. A lot of time I hate making thumbnails for videos. I think I'm going to enjoy this one. Let me know if you liked the thumbnail, or if that made you say, hey, I'm gonna click on that video because of the awesome thumbnail. Yeah, so it doesn't seem like you actually can go there. What a pity. It's a really beautiful drive down there, I think. And I would not want to go there in a truck, certainly. And I think it might also be it's like when you go here in the American truck, or here if you go to Truck Simulator, if you go to Las Vegas, you can't actually go onto the strip. It's like blocked off. It's not a place you can go. Right, let's head west as soon as we can. We already were up here, and this was the hidden part that I found already. Apparently, I forgot about that. That seems like it's it. It's it. That's kind of a shame, isn't it? Ooh, the Verde River. I know a song about that. Can you tell me who wrote it or who played it? Someone who lives in Arizona as well. Makes wine. Up in Jerome. That would be cool if you could go to Jerome. That would actually be pretty sweet. That is such an odd place, Jerome. Old mining town, but now you're there, like burger bars, wine tasting, hotel. There's that whole car graveyard with old cars. I think I have a video on that also on my other channel, where the first electric car, one of the first, at least from over 100 years ago, they have one of those. SR89. You know what? I'm just... Hang on, did I? Apparently I have... You know what? Let's just have a look down here. Dead end, it says, but is it? Yes, yes it is. Okay. Let's just re-explore. I like it have multiple backing up gears. I like that. Let's just... probably taking a job up here. That's why. I've been here. I don't think this will. No. I mean, I know they use this setting in other places, but it just seems to fit the area, I think. Okay. It just seems like it's at SR 1789. That was... Hang on. Was that the with all the Joshua trees? State Highway going Prescott. No, that is 93. Right, let's have a look at the map because I went there. Oh, 93, yes. And we have been driving there. So, you know what? Let's go down here and then up 93 and then call it a day. I think that's going to be it.
Buon viaggio.
And then I'll have a look at this stream afterwards. Let me just check my OBS and let me take my YouTube statistics. Stream strength. It says it is. I'm running at 15 megabits right now.
Prepararsi a
And I
voltare a destra.
like to keep it just as high as YouTube
Voltare a destra.
allows for the best visual quality.
Voltare a sinistra.
Right, so let's hello, good buddy.
Prepararsi a voltare a destra.
Someone told me that
Voltare a destra.
if you do go trucking and you take your CB radio and say 10-4, good buddy, people are going to pummel you. I don't know if that's true. This ain't convoy. Right, so see, that's one of those billboards, right? And that have a slice. I mean, that could have been for a pizza. That could have been for, oh, what's it called in US? Domino's. Or are there any other nationwide brands? I know that's Domino's. What else have they over there? We did used to have a few Domino's in Denmark, and they were always happy as cattle. Cool. Donut Planet, Dunkin' Donut. They could do that. For example, we did used to have Domino's here, and then some of the franchises were caught relabeling, putting new expiration dates on the toppings and everything they used to make Domino's pizza. So they got, first it was one location, and then they had like undercover discovered multiple of them, just had new dates on. We're going to continue using this ham or whatever. And that pretty much killed the business, and I don't think they ever really recovered from that. So, and then they bounced back a bit later years, but I hear recently they just say, oh no, it's not going to work, we're closing everything. I did order Domino's one time when I lived when I was on vacation, and I stayed in Sedona for a few days. I was fun. I need to try to order at Domino's because
Tenersi a destra.
it was just for fun, you know.
Uscire a destra.
Seems like an American thing to do. Order pizza.
Tenersi a destra.
Or have them bring it.
Voltare a destra.
Going wide. Yeah. So I did go down this to Wiki up and the other cities around. There was I stayed at this ranch, like a resort, Los Calabreros something, and you could go out riding horses. And I just stayed for one night, which was a pity, and I could hear coyotes that woke me up at 4 in the morning in the house I was staying at. It was such a shame. That was the only time in my life I regretted not being able to ride a horse, because I came in the evening and said, oh, they just rolled out to cook a steak on a fire, and they could send me out with a jeep if I wanted to, you know. I didn't, and then a lovely young woman at the dinner that night came around saying, who's going to go out riding tomorrow? And I had to say, I can't do it, I have to leave, which sounded like a stupid excuse, and it was true. reality was also I wouldn't know how to ride a horse. Yeah, but if I knew someone who could ride a horse, you'd enjoy that. I think they would probably enjoy that place. And you could play golf and also spa, and a lovely place actually.
Tenersi a destra e poi uscire a destra.
Right, I'm sorry, I'm just going to be an awful truck driver again. So now I want to go up here. Let's just do that.
Andiamo.
So, and at that restaurant that where you were eating at the ranch there, you had to wear a jacket, and I didn't bring one. I didn't think of that. And a shirt, and I did have a shirt that was slightly wrinkled, but I did have one. But you could wear jeans. That was allowed. Wickenburg. It was around Wickenburg, I think. Yeah, and so I didn't have a jacket, so I had one I could loan. Of course, that seems to be a thing apparently. If you're as uncivilized as I am, and didn't bring one. I pressed the wipers again, didn't I? And I still have my headlights on. There we go. Oh, excuse me. Keep pressing the wrong button here. And I had a rule that said no electronics at the dinner table, which I think was an awesome idea. So you could not have your iPhone or your Android phone, or any phones or tablets. You had to be there present with whoever you were there with, and I thought that was a great idea. I really cannot recommend that concept enough. But since I was by myself, it was sort of boring. Nothing against the food; it was awesome and great, but so again, it wasn't. They probably didn't wasn't counting on people going there alone. So, you know what that is? That is Central Arizona Water Project. That is the one that actually coming from Lake Mead and Hoover Dam and the Colorado River, and it goes all the way to Phoenix. And yeah, so because there's not a lot of water in southern Arizona, let's face it, so they made that whole channel, and they are diverting a bit of the Colorado River, and the Hoover Dam, of course, were made mostly for water management. I also have some videos on my other channel on Hoover Dam. Hey, and so by the time, if you don't know, the Colorado River reaches Mexico, there's no water left. I shouldn't be laughing. It's a serious matter. Yeah. So the Hoover Dam makes sure that it's released in measurable quantities. You know what? I do get a Wickenburg sort of feel when you're going down that scenic road. They're sort of like, yeah. There's a roundabout there, and I feel like there's a lot more roundabouts in the game than in real life in the US. Yeah, that's dry. Yeah, it is blocked off, isn't it? Let's take a round just to see if there's any.
Sto ricalcolando il percorso. Tenersi a sinistra.
I don't speak Italian, but that Italian voice for the
Uscire adesso.
Navigation is sort of very relaxing, I think. It's like there's no one telling me what to do because, well, she is, but I don't understand it, so it's just, yeah, okay. If it was a man, a guy talking, was just shut up. I don't know what you're saying to me. I don't care. Just shut up. Right, so there should be coming up Joshua trees here. I remember when going. I did take an extra time up and down there just for the fun of it. I remember stopping at the gas station before, just after entering 93 here, and an old woman came up and said, "That's a very beautiful car you had." And the guy said, "Yeah, my someone in my family had an older version of the back that and that Corvette back in the 60s or 70s. That must have been 70s." He said, and I had borrowed that and went on a road trip. It was an awesome time we had. So now I'm wondering with the new Corvette with the center motor. The old one you could at least have a suitcase in it, and my suitcase I have for traveling actually were bought to a specification that it could be in the trunk of a Corvette with the what's it called, convertible. Not that I like convertibles very much, but it could just go under the beam in back. And anyway, so the old one you at least could have some luggage with you or go on a road trip, right? At least guy luggage you would have. Yeah, I don't know. Can you do that in the new one? Can you have like a suitcase and carry on for one person in that? It's not that it's relevant because I'd like to do that again, but it's just these days it's way too expensive. Oh wow. Yes. Turn on the blinkers again. Now they're saying they're going to make it electric. Now it's a hybrid, and they want to make it perhaps all electric. And I do like electric cars, but it's sort of like it's sort of a shame, isn't it? It's not the same. Electric Corvette, that's just no. I'm sorry, don't make that electric, then just retire it gracefully and say that was it. If you can't make it with the gas powered, I'm a fan of electric cars, as you know. I even have one myself, but please don't make the Corvette electric. It's not a Corvette. Just let it drive into the sunset and let that be it, right? I know it's the future, but then maybe some things shouldn't follow us into the future, like the latest Indiana Jones movie. Maybe we should just retire that as well. I'm not going to watch that. That's just pathetic. I feel so sorry for Indiana Jones, the character. They shouldn't be doing that. Jesus Christ, what are you doing? Anyway, yeah. So hot take, not really. I mean, I saw the Ghostbusters, the last one, not the reboot with those women. I didn't see that one. I didn't care for it, mostly because it was a reboot, not because there's women. I have no problem with that. It was just, could you be a little more creative, like the last one they made here? Can we do that without getting ourselves killed here? For what's sake here? Actually, I thought the new one was actually okay. It was Ghostbusters. It was a horror comedy back then also, so it was actually quite good. I liked that one, but the remake I didn't even. Not the. Yeah, the reboot I didn't see that. I didn't care for that at all. Just felt like a bad take. I feel there was a distinct lack of Joshua Trees here. So. Right. Anyway. Yeah, that's more or less going to be it. How long have we running the stream for? I don't know, an hour or something. And you know what? My new internet connection might actually be better than the old one. Actually, if I look at this, when I look this through afterwards, and I don't see any dropouts, and I haven't seen anything from YouTube. Haven't been complaining, so that's quite promising actually. There's hope yet, still. Right. Yeah, I'm just going to find the next stop, gas station, rest stop, whatever. Park a little bit. I'm sorry I couldn't bring you closer to Sedona. That's it didn't happen today. Convertibles. I don't really understand convertibles. It's just not nice. I mean, I don't know why I would drive a convertible. I don't get it. I just feel it's annoying. It's not a motorcycle. It's still a car, but it's. Right, Kingman. Oh, that could be interesting. Can I remember Kingman from real life?
Uscire a destra.
Wasn't it this way I went down here and to the left, no, right, another Five Guys burger joint down here? That's not going to be in the game, but maybe I'm misremembering. Wallbird. Right. Let's just park in the middle of the road. Reset navigation, please. Route 66. We gotta do that one, you know. We gotta do Route 66. Come on. We cannot have been driving down here so close to Route 66 and not going up there. That's... Yeah, okay. Up Route 66 and then we're going to... Then it's going to be all for today. Then we are quitting, right? Historic Route 66. I have been to both ends of Route 66. Chicago and Santa Monica Pier. I think those are both the ends. I was at some training, work-related training in San Francisco, and we flew to the US, and we had one day. It's many years ago. It's over. It's like 15 years ago, and we were walking around San Francisco, and I just said, "Oh, look, it's Lower Wacker Drive." And they just looked at me like, "What's crazy? Lower Wacker Drive? What are you talking about?" And apparently they didn't know. But they did film some Blues Brothers there back in the day, and Lower Wacker Drive has been in many films like Batman and a ton of others. So I was just saying, "Hey, Lower Wacker Drive." I had to explain why. They still thought it was crazy or weird, which I am. It's fair enough, fair point. Ooh, that police car was ripping it. So yeah. All right. Are we getting our kicks on Route 66? It says 65. It's one off. Do you know of Route 69? Might have to Google that. Oh, it says on the ground. Cool. What do we have here? A cow? Something? Caverns Inn. Huh. Was that hanging out there? Well, what's that? On motorcycles. You know what that looks like? Sort of like... You know what that looks like? That ghost town thing. It looks like the design of that ghost town on Route 66. I also did a video on that, and two TV channels actually asked if they could use that video on YouTube for some footage. One was a Spanish crime show, and the other I can't remember. I said, yeah, you just go ahead, go use it. And I never managed to see the show. I think I found one of the shows on YouTube. The other one I never saw. Where it looked a bit like that design over there. Anyway. My trucker guy in this game is sort of tired, and so am I. Oh, it's almost getting closer to midnight, so yeah. I think that's just going to be it for today. Anyway, yeah, that's kind of fun. I hope to see a bit more of Sedona, which I didn't. That's a pity. And it seems like it's even better to stream on my new. So, and I also got a new camera. So, Sony ZV-E10 or something, which is prone to overheating. There was a sale on it, so I got it. Trying not to get it to overheat. Yeah, so far it could do a stream of an hour, and I had it running at least half an hour before I started. So let's see how many hours before it overheats. Anyway, yeah, that's all for today. I think I'm just going to end the stream now. It seems to have been a success-ish. So will I be streaming more Trucker, American Truck Simulator? I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Maybe I get a new idea. See you around. Cheers. And I'm going to count down to 10 as I usually do, because sometimes I have a problem with premature ending stream. I can't speak. I need to go to bed. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and 0, and then I'm ending the stream. So I'm wondering if it's ending after I'm saying goodbye for the last time. Bye.